Astăzi am închis o poveste frumoasă.
So today we ended a great story. We started this 2 years ago with a qualification as the top of the qualification group, where we played against solid teams like Switzerland. But we see how well they're doing, yet we won the group. We continued that story here in Germany together with the fans of the national team, who came in higher numbers than ever. The team did a great effort. We managed to win the group. The gate is closed, but of course, yeah, there is some sadness. We tried everything. We wanted a bit more, but we gave our all, like in every day. Thank you to my boys. Thank you to the supporters. Thank you to the people at home. Thank you for Romanians everywhere in the world who supported us. And I regret that we did not manage to elevate ourselves to their level. We didn't manage to do that. In the game against Belgium and tonight, it looked like that sometimes it's just not sufficient to have determination and this group in unity. What is it what we need more so that we don't have this as an exception? Well, in 1 month, in the summer, you can't compensate for 10 years. We have to get inspiration out of this, and we have to work hard for these great boys who gave everything. For the Romanian football has to have lessons. So the Romanians, if they are together, they can get far. If they believe in themselves, they can produce fantastic things. Romanians have talent and potential. They have to plan, they have to develop, they have to grow. The new generations, the children, all the people that come now, they have to take inspiration from these boys and have them as role models, because they gave everything that they have. The effort was total. They were totally serious. We had a great climate, great organization. They worked hard in training, and they were very serious and united. These are lessons that we can use, but this unity that we have, this cohesion that we have between the Romanians and the national team, this could be a new beginning. Do you believe that you can take this generation of soul to the World Cup? I do not have a response for this, but I can tell that it hasn't been easy. I don't think you've ever heard me complain. I came and tried to face all the obstacles, all the situations. I tried to defend the team with everything that I could. It wasn't easy. There were tough moments. The period here wasn't easy either. I only slept like 3 or 4 hours per night, and now I need to recover. I need sleep. I always believed in our work, in our path, in the potential of these lads, and the fact that such great things have happened in the last 2 years. This has to give us hope. And going forward, I can tell you with my full belief that the national team knows their way. They know what they have to do. They can grow, continue to grow. They have developed principles and values, and I think this will not be lost anymore. But I also believe that in this moment, my family needs me more than the national team. And so now I'm thinking about my family with the promise that we will have talks with the FA president, and I would like to thank him and the FA for everything they offered me, because together we achieved this. Let's see what the future brings.
Can I do it in English, please?
Please, English is fine, yeah.
Yeah. The Netherlands are very strong in building up by the flanks and they found space. How did you prepare to defend this aspect and what was your tactical approach during the match? Thank you.
Netherlands has a fantastic team and fantastic players. I don't want to develop too much and to lose the message that I want to give. We all knew this. The thing is that we try to surprise Netherlands today, and I think it worked good until the 20th minute. We tried to put a lot of pressure on their initiation, on their build-up. We went man-to-man many times, even if we know that they are stronger and even faster from some point of view. But we assumed these risks. We wanted to surprise them, to put pressure, to cut their connections, to cut their line of passes, not to let them to build from behind. And we were intense. We were good, and we produced chances. We produced the biggest chance. First chance was our chance. But of course, they have quality. They adapted. They managed to break our lines sometimes, and also to jump our pressure. And the truth is that after the 20 minutes with an individual action, they managed to unbalance us and to score. And then things did not work as good as before. Actually, all 3 goals came from individual actions. This means quality. Players that play at top level, top clubs, they know how to deal with things, with moments. I saw how they moved in the pitch. We knew this. They have technique, they have speed, they have power, and they are smart players also. We learn, and I hope for us it's a good. There are good things that can inspire us for the future, for sure. Good things that we don't have to be ashamed to learn of. Welcome.
Gabriel Berceanu, ProSport. Naționala României a apărut în toate povestea.
The Romanian national team has this story, and it's the warm blood team. So this is cohesion of the group. So some boys wanted to give everything in every game. So maybe because there were millions of people supporting them. But at key moments, we didn't have cold blood. So we didn't have it in the game against Belgium. And there were things like Ratio, almost the 1-1. So today there were also key moments, and we just didn't have that cold-bloodedness. Do you believe that your players will be able to have that cold-bloodedness? Well, we will analyze statistics of the last tournament because we tried to prepare as well as we could with everything. We got inspired from the past at the World Cup and also at the last Euros. So we knew that there would be games where it would be difficult to have more than 2 or 3 chances. So the progress was fantastic, but it's normal that you can't force it. So we know that we have to be very efficient, and we managed to do that against Ukraine, and we won. If we are as pragmatic against Belgium, we could have come back today the same. This is the reality. Well, that's it. We have to learn from this. So our football has to learn from this, and they can start with this European summer. So hopefully we'll have teams in the European club competitions to continue what the national team did, and if we manage to do that, then the progress will continue to be good at the national team. We won the generation of soul, we won the yellow wall, and a great relationship between the team and the fans. However, please tell us, we noticed, and Ronald Koeman noticed that too, and the same as in the game against Belgium, we had problems on the left side. Why Mogos? And we had the opponent between the lines at the 1-0 for Holland. Why aren't we able to just not have those moments? Well, the Romanian football doesn't offer all the solutions we would like. We improvised. We had young players on those positions. I still thought that they were not ready for such a tournament. And experience, power. We were talking about a 19-year-old against the opponents that we had. Look at their players. Look at the players that Ukraine even has. Look at Slovakia. Look at Switzerland, and we won our group with 5 points ahead of Switzerland in the qualifiers. Vasile Mogos, we used him in the preparations. We tried him out in a friendly in Bucharest before we left, and in such a system he was the better player. He is stronger, he is a left back, he is better in the duels, he has better defensive ways, and in Italy he played that position before. I don't think that it was a problem for him. It was just a quality problem in general. We try to balance that, to compensate, but the game is complex and we can't just focus on one player and one situation. Unfortunately, he got injured and then we didn't manage to improvise the improvisation. So I don't like to change the center-back couple, but I had to do that because Rakovican hadn't played on that position. Burka has played there. He has a good left foot. He can use it, and we want to consolidate that left flank that I felt the meant that we were unbalanced. It wasn't easy to take these decisions, I can tell you that. Look at the Dutch game. They circulate the ball. They have players who play in the best teams and best championships. They don't lose the ball. The pass accuracy is incredible. In many moments, they will have 5 players between your lines. We knew about that. It's very difficult to block that, no matter how much you want that. If they just push you with their quality, they circle the ball, they interpret everything so well. So I can say this now. Let's be honest. Why do City or Barcelona or Real Madrid, they just won't have those problems? Yeah, even if you want, you can't do that, no matter how much you try. Yeah, I needed to talk about tactics right after you asked me so many times. You said that Holland scored all goals because of individual class. Do we lack such a player that the opponent would be afraid of? I think that it's not talent that we lack, but we need to develop it. We have players who can do that. We have to look at the formation and selection. Our players who leave and go abroad is the physical part, the strength, the speed, the capacity of effort. They are very developed, but talent is just not enough. We analyze the opponent, and the dead ball situations are the issue. There is a difference in the strength. You can take a lot of conclusions. Our football can draw lots of conclusions. Let's see how we change things, how we can develop our children. But the current team, the current generation can do that. We have talent.
La final, Denis Alibek a mers direct la arbitri pentru a le cere
Dennis
socoteală. Cel mai
Alibek
probabil
went
privire la faza care a
to
fost sancționat pentru
the
joc periculos și a
referee
fost astfel
probably
acțiunea
where
periculoasă lui Valentin
because
Mihailă.
of
Împărtășiți
he
nemulțumirea,
and
considerați că
was
arbitrajul
stopped
va
there.
dezavantaja pe locuri?
Do you think that the referee had the role to play? No, we have two tablets there, and then we have someone who analyzes everything at the top. So we saw that it was not a foul. He didn't even touch him, so definitely it wasn't dangerous play. But yeah, maybe we could have scored there, but in the game against Belgium, I think that there were referee mistakes, and even former referees tell me that. But the story was just too nice, and also I'm too disappointed now to talk about the referee. We have to learn from that.
Please, first here, we take the last two questions. One, then you finalize.
Hello, I'm from China's Xinhua News Agency, and I've noticed that after the match, the players spent a lot of time with their fans, and the fans showed great support. And what do you think of this special bond between your players and your fans?
Yes, we lost. The truth is we lost our spirit. We lost our mentality. We forgot our history. We forgot that we have to be united, to work more, to be brave, to be smart, to be professional, to complain less and to fight more. We lost these things, and this, at the end, came to the loss of the bond between the team and the fans. 8 years without qualification, 8 years of sadness, 8 years without happiness for our fans. And when the team succeeded after 8 years, winning the group without defeat, came here, the fans were behind us. Here in Romania, I saw fans crying, praying. I hope that we don't forget these moments and we build from them. If we will come back to what happened before, then maybe you see us again after 8 more years.
Dacă tot e ultima întrebare, spuneți-mi, vă rog, ce le-ați transmis jucătorilor în vestiar, dacă ne puteți spune, și ce veți face
What
pentru
did you say
care le
to
veți
your
face când veți merge acasă?
players in the dressing room, and what are you going to do at home? I hugged them on the pitch, and then I left them alone in the dressing room because it's not an easy moment, and I didn't want to have emotions that weren't good, so I was sad, but I'm convinced that the national team and the Romanian football has won a solid national team. We have a team that's ready. There are still a few things that need to be adjusted. The team can grow. And I'm sure that whatever happens with me and with my situation, this team has the power, the strength to have a good future, and we want to reach the World Cup. We have everything that's necessary to qualify for the next tournament, and it's very important that we have 2 qualifications in a row. That's incredibly important. It's the moment to be with my family. It wasn't easy for me, not for my family. I would like to thank God that I managed to get over the insults and the humiliation. So every day I grew up with the desire to demonstrate that I can build something, and there were lots of moments with my family that were hard for them, for my children especially.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Pleasure hosting you and your team in Munich. Thank you.